Every breath is a precious gift, but let me preface this lexical exegesis with a glimpse of the mental illness I wrestle with. Feels like I'm standing on a ledge of this precipice, looking down upon these people living life like it's effortless. That's the unfortunate portrait unless my distorted perspective shifts. I've been arrested by this restlessness. My impairment's less apparent than someone afflicted physically, feeling empty admittedly, less of what I was meant to be mentally, imbalanced chemically, diagnosed clinically with this pen as an extension of all the grief that it's given me. Still I'm clinging to my faith and all that I believe in, even when it seems like every demon's overarching reason for breathing is creeping in my dreams, whether awake or sleeping, deceiving my heart until every word that departs is a poisonous dart when I'm speaking. It's hard to walk by faith with all these floorboards creaking. I'm feeling seasick and sinking, but best believe I'm breaching ocean waves to reach the signal leaking from your beacon. Seek first the kingdom. There's purpose in these labor pains. They all give birth to greater things. And angels sing the same refrain. Angels sing the same refrain. There's purpose in these labor pains. They all give birth to greater things. And angels sing the same refrain. Angels sing the same refrain. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here like shuttle fragments re-entering tragic atmospheres. Shattered glass scattered by past and fears, where shadows cast nets that capture the mass of fractured years. You and me just dust and debris until we trust and believe in His love and decrees. We are the sunken treasure they discover and seize. These are my semi-philosophical, neurological chronicles of a melodically methodical prodigal returning to my father when my darkest thoughts never thought it was possible. I am an amalgamation of a sinner and salvation, anxiously tracing constellations and window pane condensation. If that's any indication of divine delineation, like the paper invocations from the pages of a frayed hymn. Raised up from the grave I was temporarily laid in, and it's because I've been to hell and back I recognize what heaven is. Everything I've lost in fact reminds me where my treasure is. Buried like His body was, resurrected in reverence. My sin is debt and paid in full, and death is simply severance from everything that threatens disconnection from His presence. This broken past the smoke and ashes, nothing short of heaven sent. The spirit seals the sacrament tighter than casket lids. But I was awakened by the fragrance of carnations at my funeral. A glimpse of something so stunningly beautiful affirms that praying through pain is therapeutically musical for every hardened heart that was ever forged in the crucible. Beating and bruised yet immovable, a new song is suitable. So let this heavenly melody readily envelop me in visions more majestic than collective eyes could ever see. A wretched me, impeccably erected as an effigy to the hand who snatched the heart out of the sunken chest because he treasures me. So in lieu of flowers, consider the lilies, vividly fitting the dictionary definitions are pretty, to put it simply. Even the splendor of Solomon's empty, just like the tomb evidently. And no weapon can come against me. No weapon can come against me.